Meghan Markle was disappointed by a lack of support by Kate Middleton, according to the author of explosive new book Finding Freedom. While the doting mothers were photographed next to each other with their children, the two appeared to barely exchange a word. But friends of the Cambridges dismissed claims in Finding Freedom that Kate and Meghan barely exchanged a word. In what was intended as a public show of solidarity, Harry was cheered on the polo field by Meghan and baby Archie, and William by Kate and their 3 children, George, 7, Charlotte, 5 and Louis, 2. Everyone saw Kate and Meghan chatting. She, Meghan, had the baby and it was really sweet, one pal insisted. George went up to Archie and gently stroked his head. Louis was larking around and making Meghan laugh. It was really positive and happy. The author suggested that the Duchess of Cambridge might have been too busy to help the Duchess of Sussex. He said Prince Harry, 35, and Prince William's fractious relationship also prevented the two women from having a close bond, with the pair instead enjoying just a surface level of friendship. Speaking on the AirPod podcast, the co-author of Harry and Meghan's bombshell biography Finding Freedom, claimed the Duchess of Sussex, 39, and the Duchess of Cambridge, 38, were never at war, but their relationship lacked any depth. He said that while the pair both enjoyed fashion and tennis, having even appeared together at Wimbledon, it didn't lead to a long-lasting friendship. Speaking on the podcast, he said the women did have things in common, but it didn't lead to a long-lasting friendship. They do love fashion, they love tennis, but these are very surface-level things, he said. They were just two women who had this very surface-level friendship. In moments where more depth was required or perhaps a stronger shoulder of support from the Duchess of Cambridge's side, we saw that didn't happen over and over again. He continued, it left Meghan a bit disappointed in that friendship. She would have appreciated that extra support internally. People have asked why Kate may have not been there in that situation, and I really don't know, but it's clear at the time her priorities weren't there. We do see her as an incredibly dedicated wife, mother and member of the royal family, and maybe that's a lot for one person to juggle. In moments where more depth was required or perhaps a stronger shoulder of support from the Duchess of Cambridge's side, we saw that didn't happen over and over again. He said they didn't have a close bond. The comments back up remarks made in the book where he wrote, the two duchesses' relationship had struggled to move past the distant politeness of when they first met. Their cordial but distant rapport was apparent when the pair appeared alongside each other at the King Power Royal Charity Polo Day the previous summer. While the doting mothers were photographed next to each other with their children, the two appeared to barely exchange a word. According to the biographers, the tension between Kate and Meghan was really an offshoot of the conflict between Harry and the institution. And things came to a head during one of the Sussexes' final engagements, a Commonwealth service at Westminster Abbey, which the book claims confirmed the decision to step down as senior royals was the right one. Of the service, the writers said, although Meghan tried to make eye contact with Kate, the Duchess barely acknowledged her. Writing in 2018, she revealed cracks first started to show on the Trooping the Colour balcony in June, when Meghan touched her hair, signaling awkwardness. Just a month later, the pair exhibited a veneer of friendliness when they went to Wimbledon together. Judy said, although there were clearly several displays of what seemed to be moments of genuine closeness and growing friendship at Wimbledon, with the head closeness, giggling together and signals of confiding, much of that evaporates when they stand to applaud. A spatial distance suggests rather different approaches and personalities. By October, Judy felt Meghan looked colder and rigid at public family events, showing she felt uncomfortable. A Buckingham Palace spokesman said, "We have never commented on books written in the past and won't be commenting on this book or the ongoing promotional work surrounding it." Kensington Palace hasn't responded to requests for a comment. Their cordial but distant rapport was apparent when the pair appeared alongside each other at the King Power Royal Charity Polo Day the previous summer.